Welcome to your daily 49ers update. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Here is what's happening. The Niners are already hard at work in finding their next defensive coordinator. Multiple sources reported last night that they have completed interviews with both Robert Saleh and Lions defensive passing game coordinator and defensive backs coach Deshea Townsend. Now, if you don't know about Deshea Townsend, he played 13 years in the NFL as a defensive back, won 2 Super Bowls with the Pittsburgh Steelers, retired after the 2010 season, and immediately began coaching in the secondary for the Arizona Cardinals. Combined, he has about 25 years of NFL experience, and his experience is largely with guys who blitz and guys who play man coverage. Dick LeBeau in Tennessee, James Bettcher with the Giants, Chuck Pagano with the Bears, Mike Caldwell, and now Aaron Glenn in Detroit. So he's not going to be the typical rush the passer, with 4 and then sit everybody else back in coverage defensive coordinator. No. That is not Deshea Townsend. He has never been a defensive coordinator before, so that's not a point in his favor. But I like the fact that the 49ers are willing to look outside the bubble and consider other perspectives. That is very good. They are also looking inside the bubble, of course, having completed an interview with Robert Saleh. We all remember Robert Saleh from 2019. But in case you need a little refresher, let's go down memory lane, shall we? He was the Niners defensive coordinator from 2017 through 2020. The Niners were only higher than 17th in points per game allowed in one of those seasons. That, of course, was 2019. They went to the Super Bowl. They were 8th in points allowed that year. Saleh became Jets head coach in 2021. They were last in the NFL in points per game allowed that year, 4th in 2022, and 12th in 2023. Saleh was fired early this season and succeeded by Jeff Ulbrich, who the Niners also probably want to talk to, in New York. He does have head coaching opportunities this offseason. He's interviewing with the Jaguars on Tuesday and also slated to interview with the Las Vegas, Raiders. Both candidates are minorities, so the 49ers have satisfied the requirements of the Rooney Rule. They can now hire a defensive coordinator at any time. Stay tuned. We'll keep you posted. We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Friday. Next Gen Stats released their all-pro team. There is one 49er that made the cut. If you want to find out who, click the link in the description of this episode. One thing to watch. My old friends Chris Sims and Mike Florio were talking about the Brock Purdy contract negotiations. Florio brought up a good point. The Niners may be negotiating against themselves for the services of Purdy because he probably has more value to them than he does to any team. Plus, Purdy is not a free agent next year. Sims also offered his evaluation of Purdy. That may not make you very happy, but you can watch the video for yourself. I'll drop the link in the description of this episode. One thing to watch, an interesting nugget about the rookie class flashed across my Twitter feed. This comes from SF Data Niners on Twitter. The 49ers had the 5th highest rookie snap percentage this season at 15.3%. Only 4 teams got more snaps from rookies than the 49ers. And just for context, as they note, the Niners were 31st last year with just 3.3% of their snaps coming from rookies. Now, obviously, some of that was due to injuries this year, but the facts are the facts. Last year's rookies got a ton of development, and that can only be good news going into 2025. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network wherever you get your audio pods. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Click the bell to get notified every time we're live, which is every single weekday and after all Niners breaking news. Enjoy your Friday and your weekend, everybody. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera.